There will be some glitter, little trinkety things. I want to hoard it like a little dragon. I'm a 3 drinks guy, more sparkly. I've got to take my traveler's notebook on an adventure. Hello everybody, it's Sylvie. Welcome or welcome back to Tarot Magpie. I hope you're doing all kinds of good. Today's video is going to be another really fun tag. This is the Tarot Loot Drop tag that was brought to YouTube, at least by Dawn Michelle. I know it feels like an extension of that what would you put in a summoning circle to summon me thing that I remember first seeing on Tumblr like 15 years ago. So like this is a thing, but it's basically a what's in my bag slash if I was a character in a game and you defeated me in combat, which for the record would not be difficult, what would you get? What would you loot from my inventory? So that's what we're doing. I'm really excited. I have been eating this tag up on YouTube. Every time I see a new video go up, I've been instantly watching it because I'm nosy. I like to see what people have. It's similar to the way I felt about Candy's collections meets decks tag. I really loved watching all the responses to that because again, I want to see the trinkety things that people have. I want to see what people collect. I want to see what people carry around with them in real life or what they would carry around in a game. For the record, I'm a fantasy girly, so I would be in some kind of magic-y fantasy game. That's the vibe we're going with. I'm taking this like one part not very seriously, one part way too seriously. So I've got an assortment of stuff that I like actually carry around with me in real life, and then an assortment of stuff that if I was a character in a game, what I feel like my character would have as like what you would pick up from me that you'd be like, oh, that's the kind of person this character is. So I'm excited. I'm gonna get into it. I kind of don't really know where to begin. I'm going to start with tarot. That seems appropriate. So, in real life, the tarot deck that I've been carrying around with me lately is this comically small, this teeny tiny Gilded Tarot Royale mini. This is published by Llewellyn. It's a Chiro Machete deck. And it's itty, it's bitty, I carry it around because it's super small and super convenient. I just throw it in my bag. But also, I kind of love it. It's kind of cheesy. It's kind of campy. This art style, I don't know that I would want this in a bigger size. I think that would be too much. But I really like it in this like mini size. It's just fun. I've used this loads because I carry it out and about. And especially if I'm out with my partner, if we go for like coffee or something on the weekend, we inevitably end up doing readings. And so I use this quite a lot, and it's a good little reader. Like it's a Rider-Waite-Smith loose clone, depends how you define a clone, but it's Rider-Waite-Smith based, it's easy to read. It's a good little deck. And then as for the decks I would have on my person, it would have to be whatever my current deck is of my daily pull, which I'll show you in a minute because I'll show you my journal. But currently I'm using the Shadowscapes Tarot for Libra season because it's so pretty, it's so airy, it's so kind of, oh, what's the word? The art style in this watercolor is very like insubstantial, but I don't know if I can say that without it sounding insulting. That's not what I mean. I just mean it's not heavy. It's also full of butterflies. It's so cute. It's pretty. And I think leaning into the Venusian Libran aesthetic driven kind of quality, it's got to be specifically pretty. I like the way all of my decks look, but this is specifically a pretty deck. So that's like one of the decks that you would loot from my inventory. As well as that, it would probably just be like I'd probably want an oracle if I was like out traveling. Like I say, I'd be in a fantasy game. If I was out and about traveling, or in a world where I can have like a bag of holding and the laws of physics don't exist, so I can carry lots of shit. I'd have an oracle, and I think realistically what I actually do is I just kind of would grab the oracle that I've been using lately, and so it would be the Song of the Grandmothers because I did a reading with this for myself yesterday. I actually did a reading with this and the Prairie Majesty by the same creator. It absolutely floored me, and I may never get over it. But it's Oh, it's so pretty. I love the messages. I've been really leaning into this kind of softer, gentler, kinder style of decks over the past couple of months, maybe a bit longer. I'm not sure. Like there was an inner child adjacent moment that I was having, and I think what I'm actually leaning into is like inner parenting, inner parenting myself. Is that a thing? I'm not sure, but that's been where I've been finding a lot of value in my practice. So this is perfect for that. It's Song of the Grandmothers. It's advice from these different energies. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck visually, but also in its messages, in its guidebook. Like I say, the reading I had yesterday, I wrote pages and pages. I was sat there for like an hour realizing how everything kind of connected and connected to my real life, and it was just a very, very powerful reading. So this one would be an oracle that I would have out and about with me for sure, because does anybody else do that? Like, it's the last deck that I had a really powerful reading with, I just kind of want to keep around me. I want to hoard it like a little dragon. And then just for a completely different tonal shift, the Circle of Doors Tarot. I did a reading for myself with this the other day, and it also was just super duper impactful and powerful. And I really love the guidebook for this one too. It has a totally different kind of voice than the Song of the Grandmothers does. This speaks to you like it's, you know, a grandmother or a grandmother energy giving you advice. This is internal in a way. In the reading that I've done so far, I've done various card pulls. The other day I did my first proper reading with it, and it just kind of floored me out of the gate. I think I would also want to have this with me because it just gave me such a good, I just had such a powerful reading with it that I kind of just want to like hold on to it, like a little bit like a talisman. Again, let me know if you do that, where you just kind of want to keep keep the cards close that you last had really powerful readings with. I just kind of want to like hold on to that energy. So yeah, the Circle of Doors, completely different visually and in tone from the Song of the Grandmothers, but I think they'd be both very powerful little companions on a journey or on an adventure. They both also have really good guidebooks that I think would be very, very helpful to have on this adventure with me. All right, I'm going to do shiny things and like the Magpie's hoard of it all next. So these three are the crystals that I actually do carry about with me all the time. These just live in the bottom of my bag, and I kind of, these and the Gilded Tarot, which is partly why it looks so battered, I grab them and I throw them from bag to bag, and I just always have them out and about with me. So this is a red tiger's eye. This is black tourmaline, and then I've got a little chunk of carnelian, which I really like the banding on it. So I keep these kind of on my person at all times for the grounding, for the protection, for the kind of self-confidence, but specifically like, I don't know, strength of autonomy. Is that a thing? I don't know. That's why I carry these, and I've carried them for so long that I feel like I have to always have them on me now. So I've kind of dug myself into that little hole. So in real life, these are always on me. If I was a character in a game, in order to add flavor to that character, there would be some glitter on my person. It would either be my nails, which are tragically boring today. So I have this as some glitter eyeliner actually. I would have something sparkly on my person so that you knew what kind of character I was. And this is so pretty. I missed my calling as a beauty YouTuber clearly, but it's really pretty. I use this a lot, I'm not gonna lie. I don't wear a whole ton of makeup, but when I do, I wear glitter, so there'd be something sparkly. I think I would also have a little something that would represent Aphrodite. So this I've just plucked off my like altar space for Aphrodite. I've got oh, what's in here? This is a shell. I'm not gonna lie, I think this was from a takeaway which I cleaned and put on my altar. And little shells that I picked up from the beach. I've got a couple of chunks of rose quartz in here, a rose petal that I took from a bunch of flowers that my partner got me and just dried, And then I've got pearls and these little earrings which have pearls on them. These were my mum's, so I've just kind of held on to them, and I think they look pretty in here, and I like having little bits of my mum. That sounds weird, but you know what I mean, like little trinkety things that were hers on my altar. And then for Hermes, I have coins, and specifically like foreign coins, different currencies. So this is just a 20 cent, 20 euro cents. This again with the earrings, I do actually have both of these, but I've just grabbed one. I got these from Venice when I went on holiday. Me and my friend went to Venice for a weekend, and we spent a day wandering around Murano and looking at all the glass because it's really pretty. And I bought these earrings, and then I don't actually wear them because I don't really wear earrings, and yet I keep buying them. But the gold and the fact that I got them from abroad, I got them while I was traveling, I feel like they work very nicely in my little Hermes space. The wrong coin. And then dice, because Hermes is luck and kind of trickery. So the dice feel appropriate, and these are just some astrology dice that I think my partner got me. Almost everything witchy that I do in general, but also like on my altars, is scavenged somehow. I have very few things that I have deliberately bought or acquired for my altar spaces. So there's that. Speaking of dice, I would have dice. So these are, I forget where I got these from. I know I got these off Etsy, and if I can find the seller, I'll link them. But these are really pretty sharp-edged dice with this like more glitter. It's the Magpie's hoard of it all. Oh, I think they're so pretty. I have a large collection of dice, and then I have some D6s because the character I'm playing needs a lot of D6s. But yeah, so dice amongst the trinkety things. And then because I am a magpie, I am just seeing at my desk that I have all sorts of like flavor loot, you know? So we've got the Empress, the World. I was making some tarot inspired bracelets when I was playing D&D actually a couple of weeks ago. And what's this? Mean Lesbian. I made this one for Pride. So we have bracelets, and then just like stickers. This is this came with our tickets for Comic-Con. Got some like sparkly Halloween stickers, a little patch that says Crystal Queer. So the vibes are sparkly and colourful and gay, essentially. More gay, more sparkly, more D&D as well. It's a little frog on a skull. I'm a hoarder of stickers, and I'm trying to get better at actually sticking them in my journals, but you know, we'll get there when we get there. So that's the like, I carry these around. If I'm wearing this, I'll carry this around. I might be wearing a bracelet. The rest of it's all like my character's inventory. It's full of like sparkly trinkety things so that you know what you're dealing with. Okay, food and drinks. I am that person. I always have a little snack on me. This is an apple and cinnamon porridge oat bar. My favorite flavor is the rhubarb and ginger. I have not been able to find that for months. It's upsetting me. And I'd have drinks. I'd have, because we're in a fantasy world, I'd have a mug of coffee, because it's not the same out of a flask. It just never does taste the same. So we're in a fantasy world where I can have an open mug that would stay hot. And also I am the kind of person, I'm a 3 drinks guy. I have my hot drink, I have my water. Points for you if you get this reference. And I have a fun drink, and my favorite at the moment is this ginger cordial. I like ginger. It's very tasty. I'm a triple drink. You've got to have like the trifecta. You've got to have your hot caffeinated beverage, your like yummy fun drink like a smoothie or a boba or something, and then your water. That is the trifecta of drinks that I would have on my person. If you were to loot me, I would also have like an assortment of various lip products. What do we have? Burt's Bees, Matcha and Honey, a lip gloss from Fenty, and a lip oil from e.l.f. Every single bag that I own has 2 to 5 lip products in it at any one time. Here we go, here's another one. This is actually the best lip balm. This is the Blistex Intensive Moisturizer. I have so many, I just have them living in bags, and I can never find the one I want when I want it, but that's such is life. I would have a little mask. These are those fabric ones which are not like the best, but I also have one just in all of my bags at all times. I would have my Tangle. I'm not that big of like a fidget girly. but I do like a tangle. This one is pink, obviously, because who do you think I am? But I do like a tangle. I don't like the clicky ones and I don't like the spinners, but I like one of these. So that also in real life always in my bag and definitely would be in my inventory. I love a indie perfume oil. This is Ghost Whale by Crow and Pebble. I like Crow and Pebble. I also like Black Moon Botanica. They do their own candles and perfumes and they have some really delicious scents. I've got a couple of theirs. So I'd have a perfume. And books. I think that's kind of what's left is my journals and my books. So I would have my journal. This is my traveler's notebook. I have my tarot journal in here. So this is Libra season, which I'm using the Shadowscapes with. And so I can do my daily tarot pull. And then I also have switched to using this for my actual personal planner because I have a whole different setup for Tarot Magpie stuff. It's been a big overhaul. I will maybe film a video if I think people are interested. I know I'm interested. I love a planner video. Anyway, I decorated this. I did my collage thing. It's very sparkly. It's pink. It's got a little ghosty. It's very Sylvie. And this is actually just a plain notebook that I have drawn out the weeks in because I didn't want to get a whole one for the end of the year. And then I'll switch into a 2025 one next year. But yeah. We have stickers. This is from the Prairie Majesty. This is from the Jupiter Power. And this is from the Woven Path Tarot. Circle of Doors. Tarot Collectibles. I've got all sorts. I've got all sorts. This came with my Black Cat Tarot. I've got sticky notes. I've got sticky notes. I'm a sticky notes person. I've got my own tarot zines in here. Yes, and I will be getting a little sticker really. Do you know what? We don't need to do that right now. We'll do that in another video. There'll be a planner video. You'll see that. My tarot journal, my personal planner, I would have, and it's a traveler's notebook. I've got to take my traveler's notebook on an adventure, right? So I'd have that with me. And then I'd also have books. I would have probably a non-fiction that I can do all this tabbing nonsense with. You saw I had sticky tabs in my planner. I've got sticky tabs in here. I'm loving this book. I love a book I can like take notes and put tabs in and references. A bibliography is very exciting to me. I know it's incredibly sad. So I would have like a non-fiction that I can get real nerdy with. And then like I actually carry my Kindle pretty much everywhere. I'm showing you the back because I don't know what they're advertising. A book I truly don't care about. This is prettier. Because I have so many books on here. I would never run out of reading material. I don't know what adventure I'm going on where I have all this time to read, but that's what we're doing. And again, it's sparkly. There's a tarot card in there. I am who I am. And you wouldn't guess it from literally the clothes that I wear because I'm really boring. I just wear like a lot of black and jeans and jumpers, but all my stuff is very pretty. Pens. I have a favorite pen now. I'm nearly 30. I'm 30 on Sunday. I have a favorite pen. It's the Uni Jetstream 3-in-1 Rollerball and also the Uni 1 gel pens. I'm extremely boring. It's okay. And a Sharpie highlighter, which is a really fun limey green color. I love this color. This like limey green. You can see the neon green here and this like acidy yellow color. A limey green, an acid lime green, and then like a hot pink is the superior color combination. Anyway, is that everything? I think that might be everything. Everything I carry in real life. I usually have my Kindle, if not my actual book with me. And I carry my little deck, my Tangle, my mask, 17 lip balms, and a snack. And I think the rest would definitely be in my loot if you were to defeat me in a fantasy video game. So this has been very rambly. It's been very long. I got very excited and I hope that you have enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you've made it all the way to the end. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you would be carrying around with you. Let me know if you've done this tag because I'm sure that I've definitely missed some. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Give me a like if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Do you know what I forgot to mention that is absolutely essential is my headphones. These are just my AirPods. I've also got some big noise cancelling headphones. I don't leave the house without these, as in I was half an hour late to meet my partner for lunch the other day because I couldn't find my headphones. To be fair, I also couldn't find my keys, but I was not walking 20 minutes through the noisy streets without my headphones. Headphones, essential.